Guys, I just started this recording this video. They're very busy here doing the whole thing, but Mike's been asking me, do we have this, do we have that? I said yes, we have everything. Then we started. Seems like we don't have everything, so make sure that you always have whatever you need to have before you start making your dinner. Otherwise, you're gonna be going back to the supermarket like I am now. Well, today's a beautiful day, so it's not punishment. But after this, we're gonna start doing the recipe, promise you. Wow, it's really busy, guys. Really busy street, this one. But I'm gonna go to the little supermarket that I have right there. Sometimes we have organic markets here. Well, not sometimes. It's actually almost, same days of the week, but I forgot. At least today. Today's Saturday, yeah. So if you guys love that kind of stuff, yeah, organic markets. Hey guys, look, we now even have organic cheese. Never heard of that. Organic cheese. Okay. Oh, by the way, we did do a whole vlog about this building where one of the Rembrandt's subjects was actually here. Look it up. I don't think you can now still go up. You used to be able to go up, buy tickets and all that, but so me and Mike have been there all the way up. All right, let's go home because Mike thinks that I'm hurrying back home, but I'm terrible. Never send me to get you groceries. All right, we're back home, guys.
We're back. So, yeah, the recipe calls for 2 large potatoes per person.
2 large potatoes.
Yes.
So.
And then 2 eggs. I think it's 1 egg per person.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we normally make the
tortilla, Spanish tortilla.
With 4 eggs. So
with 4 eggs and 600 potatoes.
This is going to be a thick pancake. So
yeah,
the more eggs, the more pancake you will have.
We have more than enough eggs. I got even more eggs, so.
Yeah. So this is just some flour, which we're going to put in there. Again, the recipe calls for 4 tablespoons of flour with 2 eggs. So this is 4 eggs, and how much shall I do? I think
7.
6 or 7. Yeah. So that's 1.
They're really thick, those
2
tablespoons that you do. Maybe 3, do just 6.
4. Missed the calorie counting. 5.
6? Oh, you can add 1. Half. Add in half.
Half 1.
Right.
This is just going to be a little.
This is going to be the glue that holds
sauce.
The potato together.
Yeah. So we're just going to.
That's why you need the flour.
Quickly whisk this so that it's nice and flat.
Gluey.
No little lumps in there.
Nice and glossy.
So you want this to be wet and glossy.
Wet and glossy. Yeah. Yeah, so this is gonna function as glue, guys, to hold, because you're gonna rasp?
Yeah.
Rasp the potatoes, so they will be falling apart. So you need something to hold them together.
And of course there will be a lot of water coming from the potatoes as well. So. This will be watered down eventually.
We also needed onions, but thank God I just found these. Well, not thank God, we have them. So, but I mean, yeah, I was so clever to remind myself to get the pre-sliced.
So half a bag, I think will do. It's just 1 onion, just to give it a little.
Onion is good. Onion adds a little bit of.
Yeah, these are the bio onions, and I know that this is going to stink up the fridge.
Yeah.
If you just leave it like this. So maybe we should close it and seal it in a bag.
Yeah. You mean if you were to put it like that in the trash bin?
In the trash or in the fridge.
I can see if I can use it. Well, I don't think we're gonna be using it
Seal it.
tomorrow or
Not even this will hold it, but
no. This is what Mike means. Yeah, it's gonna stink up the place. I don't think it's necessary to stay in the fridge.
Okay, well, for some reasons we couldn't find large potatoes, so
But
we have these little ones.
I just found them now that I went for the flour and the other stuff.
And as this skin is so thin, we're just going to grate them as a whole.
I said rasp, but it's maybe great in English, not rasp. I don't know. I'm gonna be helping Mike in a bit because this is a lot of potatoes. Yeah, it's stupid.
Going to let the one with
Those with what?
with the rheumatism do this.
Yeah? Let me do it.
No. Pico.
There he is. There's our crazy cat. There's our crazy cat. Sometimes he just likes to boss us around, and this is what he does. Show everyone how naughty you are. Show everyone. Tell everyone how naughty you are. Yeah? So what are you saying, Miko? What are you saying? What is it that we didn't do today? Miko's always complaining about things we don't do or we didn't do right. Tell the world. Tell the world about how incompetent we are. Hmm? Meek? I love this cat. I love this cat. I can just eat him up. He's driving us crazy, but we love him. What can you do? Hmm? Mr. Bossy?
While you were playing with the cat, I had the first batch done.
Yeah. So this is 1 kilo that I got.
Yeah, we're just going to grate them all
Yeah.
and see what the outcome is. If maybe we will add another egg
Yeah.
or not. We'll see.
And just so you know, guys, where to start like some sort of a baseline, this is 1 kilogram that I got. And we have 4 eggs and 6 tablespoons of flour.
And so what do you normally use for the tortilla then?
I use 600 gram.
Oh, okay.
So I use almost a half of this with 4 eggs.
Yeah.
So we might need, not really sure, we might need to add maybe 1 egg or 2. We'll see how these things
It's
go.
very, I don't know the
ration.
If potatoes are this small, so
Yeah, I know.
Really, I have no idea.
I know, it's so stupid. But then when I went to get these stuff back that I forgot the first time, they were just laying there. But I couldn't get them because I already got these. But this one was a little supermarket that we go to, you know, just for basic things.
I think it's time for a new grater as well.
But it turned out they have something that the bigger grocery store didn't have. Yeah? This is not good? It's not sharp anymore?
Well, it can be sharper.
Maybe let me do it.
So here you see the expert at work.
Yeah, I'm doing...
Also known as the person without patience.
Yeah.
Grating 5 potatoes at the same time and creating a little bit of a mess.
Yeah, but I mean, it takes me halfway and then I start doing one by one.
And this is now starting to look like this. This is what we want. Wet and glossy.
Wet and glossy. Look, this is the way to do it. Grab them the potatoes, 4 of them, and then just go like that. Don't try to do this at home, kids.
You want them wet and glossy.
Wet and glossy. It does work. Just and then at some point it starts escaping me.
It's a real time saver.
It is. At least you have everything now in half. So these are left 4 potatoes, which count for 140 grams. So it's 1 kilo minus 140 grams.
And that's 850.
850 grams. So it's 850 grams with how many eggs eventually?
5.
With 5 eggs, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna try this.
Yeah, you know, this doesn't.
It's forgiving. It's a very forgiving recipe.
Very
Yeah.
forgiving. Just as long as all ingredients are in there,
And
you'll
it's
end
glassy.
up with something. When it's wet and glassy, you'll end up with something.
As long as it's wet and glassy.
So, what we're going to do now is just add some pepper.
Yeah. A little bit of salt.
No.
These cute potatoes.
It's a large thing, so it needs lots of pepper. Anyway, we always prefer to use pepper instead of salt. So.
Yeah, true. Try to avoid the 2 white things, guys. Salt and sugar, as much as you can. Mike is looking at
It's
me.
a real pearl of wisdom.
A real pearl of wisdom. Just a little pearl. Maybe like this big. That pearl that I gave you is maybe this big. So, yeah. Stir it. Stir it really good. Don't shake it.
So, now what we need
Yeah.
is the frying pan.
Yeah. And oil? You gonna use oil?
Just a little bit.
Alright.
So, we're now going to put on the frying pan with a little bit of oil. Take the medium cooker. Just a little bit of oil. I can turn it down. I need to pour this in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope it fits.
Wait.
I kind of forgot that we don't have a large
Oh, you do it in one go?
skillet anymore.
I thought you was gonna do little pancakes.
No,
One go, okay.
one go.
I hope it cooks well.
Yeah,
Because
me too.
It's too thick.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be thick, so that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I thought he was going to make potato cookies.
No, this is it.
This is even easier, guys. Just dump everything in one go.
Just dump everything in. It does take some time, as you can see, because it's raw potatoes.
Yeah, especially with this amount.
Yeah, and then
Put the lid on it.
no, not yet. Just let this stand for about 15 minutes.
On low, probably.
Yeah, or medium. Just make it a bit flatter, because you need to turn it in a moment. So that is, make it as flat as possible. And then just yeah,
Let it go
leave it for about 15 minutes.
on medium.
We'll give it 15 minutes.
And then after that, we'll come back to you.
Well, it needs to be turned in 15 minutes, because otherwise it will it will burn on the other side. So that is very important. Just going to load this into the dishwasher.
Smells really good, guys, but you really should put it on low heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It needs low heat, otherwise it's gonna burn on the bottom, especially because you're using eggs, and eggs burn fast when you use them like this. Yeah, and the eggs. So just give it some time. Yeah, but it does smell really good.
Yeah. So depending on how thick the pancake will be, it needs more time.
Yeah.
And as I forgot
maybe a little
that
hole
we don't
higher.
have a large frying pan anymore. As you can see, 15 minutes have now come and gone, and
Still jiggling.
this,
It's not bad.
this is
It's
not
bad.
allowing us to turn it. So
No.
it is not bad. It's getting there, but it needs a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I just pried the sides, and they're very loose, but that's because of the oil and the non-stick of this specific pan. Just take a look. It needs to be solidified along the edges, otherwise you
Yeah.
won't succeed in turning it. So,
It needs to harden. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see,
Harden a little bit
it's
more.
getting there. Maybe.
so we gave it another 5 minutes and put it a little bit higher.
So maybe don't put the fire too low. Is what we're saying. Maybe don't put it too low.
And then again, this all depends on how large your frying pan is and how much you finally end up with.
Yeah. So the telltale.
dough side.
The telltale is every now and then just shake it a little bit and see
It
if
shouldn't jiggle anymore.
it shouldn't jiggle anymore, and see if it's moving as a whole, so that you know that you can flip it. Just like you would with Spanish tortilla. Those who make Spanish
And if
tortilla.
I remember correctly, because it's been over 30 years since I last made this, as long as you see these little
Glossy.
bubbles coming up, means that it's still wet. So
Okay.
yeah, it shouldn't be that wet and glossy.
We do not want it wet and glossy.
We do not want it that wet and glossy.
Guys, let me tell you, it does help to put a lid on it. So Mike is putting a lid on it. It does help, to keep the steam in, which on.
And it's just a little bit too small.
Yeah, because, well, what I discovered is that if we buy two big skillets, skillets? Yeah, skellets for this one. This is such a crazy thing that I've learned about these electric thingies. If the,
Induction.
if the skillet sticks out, the part that sticks out does not warm up, because I bought a Spanish paella thingy pan, very big, and I wanted to use it for all kind of purposes, but I soon discovered that everything that sticks out of the zone, the hot zone, does not warm up.
Yeah, but that pan was about 1 meter wide.
It was a big pan. Having said that, yeah, but still. Anyway, so this is what it is. This is what we have to work with. Yeah, with the program. Miko is going crazy. So this is what we give him every day. A little bit of fish. But guys, what I've gathered from many vets is that don't give your cat too many of these kind of fishes, because they contain all kind of stuff. They're actually not good for humans, let alone for cats. But so what we do is we get him a little fillet and we divide it and we give him a little piece of. Okay, he's gonna bite me. He's getting impatient. So all right, so I'm gonna give it to him. All right. He doesn't like us to watch him when he eats, so I'm gonna leave him alone. So cute. Meek. Meanwhile, we need to turn this. Oh, Mike is doing it already. Look at you. So what you can do is to make it easy on yourself. Is that now just put it like this?
Yeah, but watch my fingers.
Oh. Yeah, because I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you through the screen. Look,
I know.
and you do it like that.
Yes.
Oh, this looks
Now-
beautiful.
You have to put on the lid for sure.
We actually know what we're doing. Just teasing Mike. Mike is actually a good cook. Mike has some specialities that I cannot do, no matter what I do.
Well, you know why it is? I just follow the recipe.
Yeah, I don't.
No, you don't.
I don't. I have my specialities and he has his. I don't like to follow recipes. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, then I say what? Finish it?
When you say, this is so nice. And then the next time
I want it twice.
you make it completely different.
Yeah, sometimes when I get things right and Mike will be like, that's good. And I'll tell him, yeah. I got it down. I got it down. Next time I'm going to do it like this. But the next time I never do it like that. That's what he means. I don't know. I can't help it.
That's what I mean.
I can't help it. I know. Sue me.
Sue me.
Sue me.
Sue me Joe.
Do you guys know that song? Sue me, Joe. Yeah. So guys, there it is. Don't worry, these are not mice. This is just us. We had to taste it for you. I flipped it. That's why it looks so weird. I just took it out and flipped it. But it's good. I like it. If you want to do something with your potatoes and you know, a little bit of a different experience with potatoes, then try this. And Mike was just saying, if you want to jazz it up even more, like I said, you can cut some fresh herbs of your favorite herbs with the mixture, or some of your favorite light spices, or if you would do it plain as we do, you can also do a little bit of cheddar on top and let the cheddar melt with a lid on it. Or you can just have it plain as like we're going to do. Honestly, I love it. I just tried it. Just the plain flavor of it is really good. That gives you that potato flavor without having to enhance it with anything. It's good. Seriously good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it with
Use normal potatoes and not these little ones.
yeah, we're gonna have it with fish burger. And for later on as a dessert, we have fruit salad. But it's good. I like it.